Hello and welcome back to Journey Through Eorzea. As always, I am Man with Hat, Tiberius Fox. We are preparing to enter the Great Gubal Library. I don't remember. I remember the music kind of, and I remember there being lots of books and things of that nature. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and see. Yes, with a party of other players, and we'll see. 12 minutes. It says. Queue time's been really weird lately, where they've been like, 3 minutes when it says it's gonna be 10, and then like 20 minutes when it says it's gonna be 9. So we'll see where we get. So we'll see you when it pops. All right, so I got it to pop, and then I've just all disjointed because first the timer kept jumping around. It went 14 minutes, 19 minutes, 22 minutes, then it went back down to 14. It popped at 15 minutes. And then I pushed the button to start recording. It didn't start recording. I double checked and saw it wasn't recording. Then I tried to start talking, and then I realized I wasn't pushing the pedal. So, it's looking good so far. I have my AoE again. Alright. We got a machinist. Cool. Well, we're gonna do the best we can here. Cool that I'm actually level 60 now. That will be what I have now. I gotta remember to use the thing. So yeah. So that pop was a little sloppy, but my controller also turned off, didn't help the situation at all. But that's what I get for taking like between the last episode and this one. I decided I'm trying to get ready for a birthday of a friend of mine, and we're gonna play Dragon Ball Z fighting games for his birthday. And I was like, okay, do I want to play Budokai 3 or Sparking Zero? Because I have both. And it's like, I played Budokai 3 and I haven't played Budokai 3 in 15 years. So, yeah, that was a whole thing. But, I'll get you a little discombobulated, just saying. I've been stuck in ARR duties all night. Yeah. I just wish. It's the one thing about playing controller is that people with keyboard and mouse, man, they can just snap off a message real fast, and that ain't me, man. I can't do it. Yeah, the thing is, like, when I think about the pose that the Viper does when he does his AoEs or whatever, I don't know what I'm like looking for. But something about it's just a little weird, but I think it's probably in my head, honestly. There we go. Oh, I remember this fight. This is based on that Final Fantasy VII fight that I died like 1,000 times on when I was a kid. I remember dying that fight so many times. Like, painfully a lot of times. Oh, did I miss my thing? I missed my thing, didn't I? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Here, I'll heal myself. Oh no, get out of that one. You gotta watch what I'm doing. What happens when you drink a little bit of tequila when you're trying to record, kids? Make sure you're always paying attention. Ugh. Yep, gotta get behind him. I remember playing this originally, and people would die on this all the time, not paying attention to where they needed to be. Like, we're all kind of busted overpowered now, but it was comical back then. You're like, no, don't like get stuck on the other side, and then they did. Like, we're just like shredding this book, man. This book demon. The book demon doesn't stand a chance. Oh no, I wasn't looking. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker's, like, in my understanding, is like the least popular tank in the game. Just based on usage. Not to say that people don't like Gunbreakers, maybe Gunbreakers are cool. But thing for me is like all the tanks are kind of cool. Honestly, I know this is sacrilegious to say, but like, and I might have mentioned it before, but Warrior does nothing for me. I cannot just like at all. I just do not care about Warrior. Like I understand people live and die by their fell cleaves and all that, but it just doesn't do anything for me. I've got to pay attention. I keep missing that flourish, whatever it is, and then I keep. Let's hit this thing here. Where are you going? Like that. Alright. Oh, it's the Page 64. Not to be confused with Pokemon Mario 64. The thing about the music in here is like, I like elements of the song for this, but the other one, like where it's trying to be all like creepy and like almost like music being played backwards, is a little obnoxious. It's not like the worst thing ever or anything, but feel a boss coming on. How would you know? Is this the one with the egg? No, that's something. I was thinking it's the one with the eggs. But that's from the tower or whatever. The lighthouse. He's invulnerable. Alright. Yeah. Oh, shit, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I know you're supposed to do... Whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like, I don't remember. That's like I've said before. It's the delusion of... And by I don't mean delusion, I mean like... By having stuff diluted... I can't remember if I'm supposed to get out of that or not. By having so many dungeons. We'll rephrase that. By having so many dungeons... You like... Oh, shoot. Okay. You don't realize, like, you forget what things happened. So I'm trying to do like 3 things at once. I am not a good multitasker. Let's make no mistake about that. All right. Everything's going pretty well so far. About to Raffle Stomp and Biblos. Good day, Biblios. I've got too much stuff. I'm telling you, dude, I need a mass, like, skip button so I don't have to do this. I could do it, but you know what? Then I'm gonna end up with like a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I don't want. No one wants that. But yeah, there's like so many mechanics and so many dungeons. Some stuff is ubiquitous, where it's like, oh yeah, I've seen that in like 10 dungeons already or whatever. But then there's the other ones where like it's like, oh no, this is unique mechanics for this boss in this dungeon. Do you remember what it was you were supposed to do? And I'm like, no. I haven't played this specific dungeon since, like, you know, like this one. Let's speak of this one. I probably haven't played this in like 2 years. You know, and it's like, as we've established, I have the brain a la Swiss cheese, and so I don't remember everything. This playthrough not only serves as a record for my own enjoyment, but also because I don't remember anything that happened. I am like a dementia patient. In fact, one day I imagine I'll have dementia, and they're like, and they'll be like, oh, Mr. Tiberius, do you want to watch that time you played Final Fantasy XIV on YouTube or on Rumble? Shout out to Rumble again. because Rumble doesn't fight with me. In fact, their upload time's been way faster, which is kind of staggering. You get my Rumble upload in a fraction of the time I can get my YouTube upload, which is crazy. I remember really hating those owls. If you're not paying attention, those owls will trounce you, man. I keep missing those flourishes. Please forgive me. I know it's awful. Alright. Time to see the thing. I say the thing when I just mean like giant book man. Book refrigerator. Interesting, there's a loot drop for Samurai, but Samurai didn't come out until the expansion after this. Interesting. I remember there's like a part in this fight where you have to step on the buttons in a certain order, and we all have to run around and like step on them. And that caused more trouble than I care to admit, and I'm hoping I will be paying attention enough for it to matter. Try and pay attention to my positionals while also paying attention. Okay, so yeah, this is where grab the thing. Help this guy first, and then we'll go here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh man, I don't think I want to be in front of that guy at the very least. I was thinking I was a bard where I could like run backwards. Yeah, hit him with the thing. There you go. Yeah. GGF, thank you for party. I realized I just threw regular GG in. No /P. Oh well. Thank you, randos. Man with... That's a neat wand. It's like the little thing. Reminds me of the thing from Baldur's Gate 3 with the little fairy in it or whatever. Alright, let's give our oh, they all left, and I got all this stuff. You guys gonna say anything? For the time for the collection, I'm gonna play with. Alright. And of course they filled my inventory. Look at my inventory's full of garbage now. I don't have the Biblos card? What? I don't have the Ravana card either? What is the world coming to? Certificate of collaboration. Uldan Royal Sicilials. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't need this though. Let's here, guys watch me sort my inventory. I have to have at least a few spots, otherwise we're gonna have a bad time. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't need all this stuff. I've got to go through and throw all this stuff. I'm never gonna use any of this. Oh man. So bad. Alright, whatever. Let's move on. Please don't judge me for my shame. Hey, one more and we're in good shape. Finally get our comms back working. Get Heidelin back on the radio. Been derelict in our duties. I thought I remembered like Midgard Stormer coming out more often than he has. But whatever. It's a shiny book, no less.
So this is the tome. Excellent. Let us take it to Master Matoya at once.
Man, but no, it was like part of the reason it threw me is because like I'm sitting there waiting to get into the dungeon, right? And the thing that's funny is I have realizing that I have like a pattern of just having the hardest time getting into the Great Gubal Library. Like that's not the first time I've had a hard time getting into the Great Gubal Library. So I'm sitting there, and at first, as we know, it was like what, like 9, 12, 11, 12 minutes, something like that. And then it went to 14, went to 9. I know I mentioned this a little bit, but like just roll with me. Like up to 19 minutes, then 22 minutes, and I was like, what the heck? And it showed that there was another DPS with me. We're waiting for a healer and a tank. That DPS finally drops out. Then the time drops back down to like 16 minutes. Then 14, but it said 14 even though it was at like almost 16 minutes already. And then it popped. And I was like, oh, okay. And then, you know, like I said, I pushed all the buttons, nothing worked, blah, 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 blah. So, but that is neither here nor there. Drive my fancy car through. It's like the only good part of Final Fantasy 15. If you guys ever want to play Final Fantasy 15, just pro tip of the day, just play the mobile edition or whatever. It's just a more condensed version. I talked to a friend of mine who even likes Final Fantasy 15, and he was like, no, just play them, that's fine. And he's just like, yeah, no, it's fine. It's probably a better experience, honestly. Because I've played through the mobile version, but I've never gotten anywhere in the other one. So I got through the desert, and I was like, ah, cool. I take it you found the tome. Very well then, let's see it. Almost gave her a Wondrous Tales by accident. Aye, this is it all right. I must say, experience has brought back memories just like the old days. You still send people into the thick of danger as if it were nothing more than a mundane errand. But we were able to accomplish our task thanks to Pero Rogo. He's an eminently capable familiar, a creation worthy of the great Master Matoya, and simply witness him in action gave me a better understanding of the arcane entities. I didn't see him do anything. Should the opportunity present itself, I should very much like to employ this knowledge for the betterment of mankind. Create a new variety of carbuncle, perhaps, and he will do that. Don't get ahead of yourself, boy. Louisoix's grandson or no, it'll take another decade under me before you can call yourself a scholar, and deal more than that before you can become a scholar worth a damn. As you may have gathered, Master Matoya is not easily impressed. Indeed, So shall we examine the tome?
I had not thought to behold this tome again.
She's electrocuting the book to extort it from, its information.
There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents. That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converter, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required?
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white auracite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Oh man, I gotta bring a Moonbreeder. Why you gotta be doing that?
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
What about Dynamis? No, we don't want to talk about that.
Why did it not occur to us before? We already have what we need. The Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
I mean, Estinian seems to do it.
I believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
Stola, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
When I got sucked into the live
I
stream.
might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the live stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
She was thinking she didn't want to die at the hands of the Crystal Braves, I think. But you know, hey.
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I forgot about that detail. So it consumes her life force to see by using the ether to see. Just like Daredevil. Kinda.
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
Thanks to your customarily heroic efforts, we can now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram. All that remains is to secure its energy source. Let us hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Emmerich regarding the eye. I think we can just use another return. It's been long enough. There's no one around here to tell they suck, so we're just going to do it. Just have to teleport without insulting anyone first. It's a shame. Okay. Every time that music plays, man, I get hyped. Alright, where are we going? We're going this way. Fussy little bun bun. Tell me about yourself, fussy little bun bun. Level 66 Gunbreaker from Phoenix Awaken. I got a Discord. Oh my gosh. Stand on your table and talk to you. That's what normal people do. Ah, you returned. Sir Emmerich, I am pleased to see that your recovery proceeds apace. May I introduce Sir Stola, a fellow scion of the Seventh Dawn and Archon of Charlian. My lord, pray excuse me for foregoing due pleasantries, but we seek your counsel regarding the etheric ram. Though we now possess the knowledge to build such a device, we lack an appropriate source of energy with which to power it. We believe, however, that Ishgard may possess the solution to our problem. You need not apologize, my lady. Full eager am I to learn of your progress. Please, tell me of this energy source that you believe we possess. It'd be that eye he keep in his pocket, man. And you are certain that the eye can lend its power to Master Matoya's etheric converger? At Estinian's command, yes. Very well. I shall speak with him. My thanks, Sir Emmerich. Nay, my friend, 'tis I should thank you, as should every Ishgardian. Your labor in our name and nary a care of your own safety. Let us speak with Sid. He is doubtless be eager to begin work on the etheric ram. Kinda just want to trounce Sid and be like, oh, well, you didn't think of this? You didn't think of making one of these? Thought you were great. You're supposed to be the best, like, engineer around. And you didn't think to make one of these? Super secret rams? I'm very disappointed in you. Is it, you know, am I actually? No. But it's funny to imply that I did. If I'm not mistaken, isn't he... Oh, the airship landing? Man, I thought he was in the Sky Steel Manufactory. Wasn't paying attention. No. Right there is good. The Astrologian should come. Where all the Seto Kaibas go. to become the best set of Kaibas they can be. Out of the way, Peck. There we go. Ah, you're back. The preliminary work on the Enterprise is more or less finished. Tell me you found a way to build the etheric ram. Greetings, Sid. It has been a while. This tome contains the fruits of my favorite former master's research on a device known as the etheric converger. Our ram should operate on the self-same principle. Where are my manners? Put a toy like this in my hand and I go off into my own world. Gods, it's good to see you, and bearing a gift besides. A very distracting one, if I may add. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was my name day. But there will be time for tearful reunions later. I'll make a start on the tome and right away. So long as I have grasped the fundamentals, I should be able to knock something together, which leaves the small matter of the energy source. We believe we have found a solution to that problem as well. Still red, covered in blood. Pray forgive our lateness. The power of the eye is not to be drawn upon lightly, but I believe we have sufficient cause to do so. So this is the fabled eye. By the 12, it seethes. 'Tis a wonder such a power can be contained, much less controlled. Boys, our friends have kindly provided all the ingredients. Let's see if we can't make something out of them. You heard the chief. We're not resting until the etheric ram is operational. Not 1 week of sleep. Oh, cart chocobo. Given the danger of the task that lies before us, I think it only right that we take a moment to bid our friends and allies farewell. Alas, Sid requires my assistance with Master Matoya's rather singular writings. Might I entrust the task of visiting those who will remain behind to you? What? Who are we saying about? What, are we gonna go die? Like, okay, sure. I mean, we can do it. It just seems like you're kind of forward, like front loading this a little bit. But you know, what do I know? You know. Wait, did I miss a thing? Was I supposed to just talk to the dude over there? Wow, I am daft. I'm like looking at the map and I'm like, oh, yeah. Alright, what did I miss? Hang on, what did I miss? Amaric's right there. All I had to do was walk 3 feet and then pay attention and I would have been fine. Okay. So, the hour is nigh. Would that I could join you in the coming battle, but with my wounds I fear I would only be a burden to you. In the consorting with the Asians and availing himself to the primal powers, my father made himself an enemy of all that is good and right in the world. Do whatever you must to end his madness. May the Fury watch over you. Okay, now where am I going? We're gonna go with Lucia, the congregation of the House of my Knights Most Heavenly, speak with Tataru at the Forgotten Knight, and speak with Hilda at the Broom. What did Hilda do, really? Like, we're supposed to recruit her for assaulting the vault, and obviously I guess her entourage is supposed to be who went with us. I'm like, just having the hardest time with the map. Alright, let's see. I mean, I like Hilda fine, but I'm just saying, like, what did she do exactly? Besides, like, shoot at a guy a couple times. You know what I mean? And be sassy. She's like sassy, cute, and shot a guy a couple times. That's about all she did. Man. Alright. There's Tataru. So you're off to face the Archbishop then? Please be careful and watch over the others, will you? We've lost too many friends as it is. Some may yet return to us, but I couldn't bear to lose anyone else. I just couldn't. I realize it's asking a lot, but you're the strongest person I know. I don't think there's anything you can't achieve if you put your mind to it. So please, whatever else happens, keep everyone safe. Girl, I will do everything I can to keep everyone safe. Except for walk up these stairs correctly. I can't do that, I'm sorry. It's beyond my power to do. Alright, Lucia. Huh. This is it then? Go well, my friend. I shall pray to the Fury for your preservation. Mayhap you think it strange that a daughter of a Garlemald should pray? I do not blame you. I used to think of it passing strange myself, but that all changed when I discovered something dearer to me than mine own life. Thereafter, praying seemed the most natural thing in the world. Praying are born of heartfelt faith. In manipulating the people's beliefs for his own twisted ends, the Archbishop makes a mockery of the very existence. It cannot be borne. Alright. I wonder if we're getting to the end of 3.0. You know what I mean? Like, there's only 4 parts to the expansions. Like, AR is the one that has like 6 parts. So, and I mean, it was a long one, obviously. So I wonder if we're getting to the end of like 3.0. And then, yeah. Alright, let's just jump down here, break our legs real quick. Hilda! Well, if it ain't my old friend Tiberius. Off to face the Archbishop and his cronies, is it? I'd love to go and give those bastards a good walloping myself. That snake, Cherubert especially. But I've got to stay here and keep an eye on things. With the Archbishop gone, some of the poor folk might get it in their heads that doing something stupid like storming the pillars. But blood won't get us where we want, and I need to be around to remind them of that in case they forget. No need to worry about us anyway. I'll work with Sir Emmerich to preserve the peace. You just concentrate and settle in the score with the Archbishop, eh? Okay, so we're basically going for the final... We're talking like we're going for the final, like, you know, what have you. So I am going to guess that we are getting close to the end of 2.0, or 3.0, sorry. Oh, yeah, we gotta go talk to Sir Edmund. Yes, I will go inside the manor, as a matter of fact. Master Fox, how good of you to pay me a visit. It feels as if it were only yesterday when we first met here in this chamber. You came to us a fugitive seeking asylum, and now you bear the hopes of our nation upon your shoulders. Oh, man. That's his shield. He would not have told you, but when Hirschfont begged me to accept you into our household, he described you as a hope incarnate. At the time, I assumed he was waxing lyrical, as he was his wont. But I have come to see that he simply spoke the truth. That's so depressing. You are hope, a shining beacon that shall guide the people of Ishgard through the raging snowstorm. A memento. Were my son here, he would wish you to fight at his side the battle to come. Take care, my friend, and return to us. Man, Hirschfont. Hirschfont was such a G, man. Let's say one thing about going out here, though. Were there just 2 dudes just standing there, like, AFKing with Midgard Stormers floating around them? They sure are. What's better than a Midgard Stormer? 2 Midgard Stormers. House 4 Tom Knight and the Azure Dragoon. It's a dangerous combination. Alright, let's get back to the airship landing. You should just put a crystal like right in the front of it. Not that it's like super far. I mean, look how far away this airship landing is. I can't walk this far. I can't be expected to walk this far. That's like parking at the outskirts of the parking lot at like a store. You gotta park like right up in front so you have an obnoxious time trying to find parking. Alright. Count Edmund bequeathed to you Lord Hirschfont's shield, a noble gesture. We bear the hopes and dreams of full many souls, Let their faith in us be a source of strength and courage as we face our remaining trials. Work on the Enterprise is nearly complete. Let Y'shtola know to make ready. As she just sits over here in the corner, like staring at it and stuff.
Until but recently, the Ishgardians have kept their doors firmly shut to outsiders. But thanks to you, we have found in them stout allies with whom we may fight to secure the future of the realm. Truly, you are the beacon of hope towards which all men are drawn.
Spare us the hyperbole. 'Tis not for praise that we fight.
Oh? In light of all we have achieved, I felt it only meet to express my gratitude.
I mean, you're kind of new to the party right now, Y'shtola. You've been gone for a while, but I get what you're saying.
All that we have achieved. Spoken like a true outsider. Until the war is over, we have achieved nothing.
Man, get that glass half full, alright, Istarion? Come on.
The coming battle is a chance to excise the root of this conflict. And by my hand, it shall be done. Then, you may speak of achievement.
'Twas not mine intent to make light of your struggle. If I have given offense, then I apologize. But if I may speak freely, you would do well to be wary of the Eye. Even now, it burns with insatiable hatred, watching unblinking for a sign of weakness. Should you falter for so much as a moment, it will surely consume you.
I don't think she's
Save
wrong
your
about that.
concern. I will consume the Eye ere I let it consume me.
Oh, Istarion. You so cool, but so wrong. Oh, Suryaja. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, I don't think we've heard him talk yet.
12 be praised. Thou hast not yet set forth.
Come a long way.
Cross sand and snow have I journeyed, that I might deliver this gift unto thee.
Is that some white orisite?
White Auracite. But whence did it come?
To mine amazement, it lay hid amongst Moonbreeder's last effects. 'Twas but blind chance or providence that I did hap to spy it. Let no man claim that my late friend e'er erred for lack of foresight. In the place whither thou goest, servants of darkness do lie in wait. Pray, give unto me thy pledge that thou wilt strike them down and avenge our fallen comrade.
How am I gonna blow them up out of the orisite, though? I needed that cane thing last time, and I ain't got that this time. And even then, that was barely enough. Well, like Moonbrighta, I think is part of her death was part of the way we had to do that. So I don't. Yeah, no, man. I'm glad we have it, but at the same time, what else you say? That which man tinkereth at a trifle of having, he mourneth a treasure in losing. A tired platitude, but one which shall haunt me until my dying day. Alright, Alpha Nod. Who's Nostril Tamps? Also, no Master Garland's curious inventor is only when you come to work for him you realize he's a damn tyrant taskmaster. Just don't tell him I said that. Alright. Let us go, Tiberius. Allah's law awaits. Feel like another cutscene coming on.
Ah, excellent timing. We've just finished our work on the Enterprise. She's so much improved, I've decided to give her a new name to suit. The Enterprise Excelsior. Or simply the Excelsior if pressed for time.
Man, Star Trek 3 calling.
Once again, she'll carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. All aboard!
I can do no more than see you off with prayers for your safety and success.
Don't worry, dude, I got this in the bag.
Yet know that wheresoever you may go, my son's spirit goes with you. May the Fury grant you strength.
Oh, the whole entourage is here.
Return to us, all of you.
Enterprise Excelsior. Engage.
You think I don't see the Star Trek reference? I do. I saw that whole thing. You ain't getting anything past me on that one. Part of me thought that Lucia should come with us, though, because she was gonna come with us in the first place, and she had the little robot or whatever. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna stay here this time. It's like, alright, I guess. I think I would be horrified if I ever saw those two take their goggles off.
This is it! Get ready!
Eye of mine enemy, render unto me thy power!
I'll be honest, this seems kind of like a red flag a little bit. I'm glad we can do it, but still.
No, you will not claim me. I am the master.
We're gonna unicorn ram this. Let's go. It's a hell of a barrier, though. I don't know why you yelled, but you know, if yelling helps, I'm sure.
We're through!
Was that the Super Garlean airship? It sure is. There's the Imperial music.
Chief, we've got an Imperial battleship on our tail. And it's bleeding massive.
We hadn't noticed, as a matter of fact. Now, how did it get there? Did we break the whole barrier when you did that? I thought we just punched a hole in it.
Were waiting for us to open the door for them.
Apparently must have broke it all the way down. Alright.
I'm gonna try to shake them. Hang on to something. We're all going to die! Tataru!
They got the hots for Saru. Ain't gonna get anywhere with them goggles, man. Oh no. We took a hit. Where's R2-D2 when you need
She
him?
won't take much more of this!
The time is come to use Hydaelyn's gift.
Wait, Zale, what?
Much blood has been spilled in my name. And for what? For a false cause that I created for want of the warmth of companionship.
I didn't remember this at all.
Saint Shiva, pray Svelga. Pray forgive this fool. But even now, I cannot let go of my dream. My dream of a tomorrow in which no child need freeze alone in the snow.
This game has a habit of dragons showing up exactly when you needed them, you know what I mean? That was like the coolest part of Dawn Trail, honestly.
Thank you, Svelga.
Is that Azelle? What does she mean to do?
O goddess, born of mine own hopes and dreams, for the last time, I beseech you. Fill this vessel with your light. Still the hatred within our hearts, and bless us with eternal grace!
Man, you couldn't even beat Ravana, man. Did he just see out of that central eye, or what? And whoever shot that was a good shot. Oh man, they just built that though. Imagine you build a giant battleship, it gets destroyed, then you decide to build another one. This is like the Death Star. You build another one, and then just some broad that shows up, possessed as Shiva, just spears you with ice, and you have your whole thing's gonna crash. You go, maybe we shouldn't just build giant battleships, you know what I mean? She's just gonna get like rocked real soon, quick. Shoot her in the face with cannons. Where the hell's Hraesvelgar during all this?
Farewell, warrior of light, and thank you for showing me the way.
No!
So it's pretty heavily played no. Oh, she just shattered into ice. Okay. I knew she died, but...
It was a crystal of light. She, too, was one of Hydaelyn's chosen.
She sure was. I can only hope out I look that cool when I finally die.
Fare you well, my lady.
Oh, that was good of him to say. Those two did not see eye to eye at all. So a little bit of respect goes a long way. I do wonder where Ishgard went, though. He, like, brings her in and then she gets wrecked and he's like, I don't care. She can die, I guess. Alright, we're here. Ugh. I don't know about you, but I'll be glad to get back on solid ground, even if the said ground is floating in the sky. When that Imperial battleship appeared, I honestly thought we were finished. And we would have been, had your friend not arrived when she did. 12 grant her mercy. Brief though our time together was, Eorzea was a true friend. Gentle soul who fought for her beliefs. She would have made a fine scion. What is a scion but one who fights for our cause? Our hopes survive thanks to her sacrifice. Let that be enough. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how came she to know of our presence here? From Eorzea, I would wager. He will have felt my channeling of the Eye's power. It would seem they were able to make peace with one another in the end. She gave her life because she believed in us. We owe it to her to see our mission through. See that dome-like structure further in? Let's make our way there. I wonder if Geralt's here for the animal weapons, or if he's just like not here because we're in New Game Plus. You know what I mean? Go this way. That'd be interesting. If I could get here. Oh, there's something over there. Hang on. Let's see what we got. He is here. Imagine you get here and Geralt's already here with like all these people and stuff. It's like Geralt and Ardashir or whatever. They're both here already. What's up, Geralt? Sorry, Tiberius, but if it ain't about an animal weapon, I got no time for it. So, what if I wouldn't give to back hammering out a nice kettle back in Hearst Mill? Just imagine you get here and it's like Geralt's already here. It's like, what are we doing? It's just like they're just here already. Thankfully, I do not have to tune to this. I'm too cool for tuning. The only thing I attune to is a tuna fish sandwich, you know what I mean? The Isle Sentinels don't seem to be frequent this area. We should be safe here. Let's talk strategy, shall we? First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here. I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Allah's law, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry. Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this is used as airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of elegant design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle's operational heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. Gotta hunt for stuff to do just more stuff. Is it right here in front of me? The Empire borrowed most of this technology from the Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it. Alpha now over there. I dare say this landing could accommodate even a Ragnarok-class vessel. Remarkable. Man, I gotta say, like... Deactivate the terminal, yeah. I mean, is that what I need? That's not what I need, is it? Okay, the terminal is unresponsive, okay. Just like up over here somewhere? Oh, there's this Janine over there with some sparkly sparkles. Machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby. They be dragons about. For a second there, I thought that red button was like Moogle's palm. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. Nothing? Damn. There's just this terminal then. But it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was here just a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Tiberius. Could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels. Yeah, he ain't wrong. Those two do seem to, like, wander into, like, dangerous areas constantly. So, let's go see what we can find. The Alpha Quadrant, and more Star Trek references. As opposed to like the bagpipe type music, whatever before, this one I actually like this song. This song was good. Oh, I see sparkles over there. Man, I spent a lot of time in Owl's too. Running fates, trying to find like level up stuff. Ow. Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Fool for a Lalafell, what were you thinking coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, but death by stupidity is quite another. I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this? The wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational. See? Initiating. Performing logistics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use. Some things never change. Suppose. Thank you. To register a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Tiberius. User registration complete. Welcome to Allah's Law, Master Wedge and Master Tiberius. I am Guidance Node GLI. This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring that node this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need status report on the facility. Gilly, you have to do what the chief says. Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently activated Helix, which is this area. Reactivated, you say? By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used the Vandu's key. Are there any other people in this facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship, that's what the central aisle. I'm seeing positive readings within the Atherochemical Research Facility and the Fractal Continuum. And what do we hear? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant, defense system engaged. Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system, but what are the Archbishop and his colonies? What might offer an indication? How about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control, inside the research facility. And what manner of place is that? It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the warring Triad test subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges. I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. I am inclined to agree with Y'shtola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks is like to be there. That settles it then. Let's find our way to cross over the flagship. Greetings, Master Tiberius. Is there something you wish to know? The flagship. This flagship. Requesting access to the Atherochemical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors, and that the Isle's defense systems may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk and damage or injury, including death, that may incur en route to your destination. Can the guidance note be trusted? I know not, but we have a few other options. Let us see where it leads us. Tiberius, Y'shtola, Estinian. We four shall proceed to the research facility. Cid, the Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice. Understood. We'll see what she's prepared and ready to fly. If anything happens, she'll just let me know via Link Pearl. Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. Alright. So we'll try and get to the unlocking of the... I'm assuming we're going to do the dungeon of the Atherochemical Research Facility. And so we're going to go and try and do that. We're going to go... We'll get to it unlocking it. And that's probably where we'll jump off. But in the meantime, let's make our way. I could just fly over there, but, like... As I've said many times, it's, like, not really what I'm shooting for. Also, it's our first time here, so... Can't just, like, go and do that. Also, everything's not going to try and murder us, which is nice. Is that the thing over there? What I want? Fate. I remember doing this Fate. This Fate several times, actually. You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it. I remember what I was doing those Fates for. It was when I was trying to do animal weapons and stuff. I was trying to grind them to get experience or light or whatever it was. Remind me of the rings from Stargate. This music's great. That's cool. According to my records, the conduit was last serviced approximately 5,014 years and 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without any mishap should be described as a miracle. Resuming guidance to the Aerochemical Research Facility, please follow me. This sector in the Beta Quadrant is home to the laboratories which produce chimerical lifeforms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, it is the millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures. Going that way? I really gotta get more Gashel Green soon. Can't believe how broke I am in Gashel Greens. Alright. Going that way? I'm guessing I'm going this way to get that way, though. I just gotta watch where they actually, like, you see them walking off before they disappear. And it gives you a hint on where you're supposed to go. Or, you know, it's supposed to basically lead you where you're supposed to go. Take a look at the map. Which way am I going here? Okay, so I need to go over there. I think I want to go this way. The temptation to fly in this area is really high because there's so many... I mean, they're flying islands, right? Like, why would you not? But, you know, they're like spider goats or whatever these are around. I kind of remember, like, all these, like, sprawling caves and stuff. I had to run around. Once you fly, like, none of this matters anymore, right? Like, you don't see anything. You just fly by islands and then just go fly to where you need to be and then land there. It's like the one downside to flying, really. I know I've said something similar before, but still. Unable to activate the matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chimerical creatures. Locations, the recombination labs, and the biomass incubation complex. Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Tiberius, pray dispatch the creatures in the recombination labs. The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care and return hither when you are done. Okay. Send me off on my own. Hey Tiberius, you're strong, you can do it. Yeah, but like, should I have to do it? All by myself? Is that what this is? Is that what we're doing? I couldn't remember, I didn't remember this being this long, but I mean, it would make more sense if we had a whole new zone. And it didn't, although, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. I like this backtracking though. Oh, this is where I need to be. Okay. Okay, so I need all the different purple spots. I see one over there. Let's see, it might be one over tax back here somewhere. Ah, yep, there's one right there. Come, purple smoke. Reveal to me thine enemies, that I might slay them with great fervor. Oh, was another one? Throw swords at that guy. Alright, one more. Yeah, another big one? Oh, okay. Thought maybe it was gonna have another big dude show up. Alright, let's go back to where we were. What does that thing do? What is this? Borderland. I don't know what that means. That doesn't matter. Yeah, you guys three, you went off to do one thing and then I had to stay here? Yeah. Energy restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it. Oh, giant ship. Gotta stop after we absolutely raffle stomped them earlier. Are we gonna fight them first? So the Garleans have managed to land. Repairs on their vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt that they will leave any time soon. However, nay, they will remain here long after they have stripped the isle of its secret. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here is now an unwelcome complication. Indeed, let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely needful. Alright, I thought I'd get all the way to the Electrochemical Research Facility. We're probably not that actually that far, but because it looks like something. But since we got to deal with this whole Garlean thing, we'll hold off on that. So that's a good jumping off point. So we're making a good way through here. I expect we'll be there before too much longer. We're really plowing through Heavensward, I tell you. Feels like we just got here, but at the same time feels like we've been here a while, you know? It's weird. So, but you know, regardless of that, here or there, till next time.